Okay, this time, ituturo ko on how to multiplying decimals with factors up to 2 decimal places. As I have said before, now kapag mag-multiply tayo ng decimals, para lang tayong nagmo-multiply ng whole numbers. Pero, kailangan nating tandaan yung number of decimal places sa ating given factors. So, example, so, I have here 4/10 multiplied by 5/10. Kung napapansin nyo sa ating factors, pareho itong decimal numbers dahil pareho silang mayroong decimal point. So, bibilangin lang natin yung number of decimal places sa ating factors. So, from the decimal point, we will count 1. So, meron siyang 1 decimal place. Then, dito din sa baba, ito yung decimal point, we will have 1. So, also 1 decimal place. So, sa factors natin, i-add natin. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, meron tayong 2 decimal places sa ating factors. So, yun lamang ang ating tatandaan. Ang number of decimal places sa ating factors ay yun din ang number of decimal places sa ating product. So, we will proceed on multiplying. 5 times 4 is 20. We will carry 2 or mag-regroup tayo. 5 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. Then, 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 0 is 0. And then we will add our partial product. 0, 2, and 0. So, dahil mayroong 2 decimal places yung ating factors, meron ding 2 decimal places yung ating product. So, we will count 1, 2, and then point. Okay, another example, we have here 6 and 5/10 multiplied by 7/10. So, as I have said, we will count the number of decimal places sa ating factors. So, from the decimal point, we have 1, and 1. So, here we have 1. Dito, mayroong 1 decimal place. And then, i-add natin. Ilan lahat ang decimal place? We have 2 decimal places sa ating factors. And then, we will proceed on multiplying. 7 times 5 is 35, carry 3. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 3 is 45. Then, next, 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. And then, we will add our partial product. 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. And bring down 4. So, since we have here 1 and 1, i-add natin lahat. Merong 2 decimal places sa ating factors. So, we will count 1, 2, and then point. That is our final product. So, another example, I have here 3 and 4/10 multiplied by 2 and 7/10. So, as I have said, bibilangin natin yung number of decimal place. So, from the decimal point, we have 1 decimal place. Then, dito din sa baba na factors, from the decimal point, we have also 1 decimal place. So, may 1 and 1. So, we have here 2 decimal places. So, gaya ng sabi ko, yung number of decimal places sa ating factors, yun din ang number of decimal places sa ating product. Then, we will proceed on multiplying. 7 times 4 is 28, carry 2. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 2 is 23. Next, 2 times 4, it's 8. 2 times 3, it's 6. And then, add the partial product. 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Carry 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 6, it's 9. Since we have 2 decimal places sa ating factors, mayroon din tayong 2 decimal places sa ating product. So, we will count mula dito sa ating right 1, 2, and then affix our decimal point. Yan lamang ang ating tatandaan. Ang number of decimal places sa ating factors, yun din ang number of decimal places sa ating product. Okay, I will give you another example. Okay. Dito sa aking last example, kung napapansin ninyo, hindi na to up to 2 decimal places. Pero gusto ko lang itong ituro sa inyo. So, sa factors natin, I have here 5 and 23 hundredths multiplied by 1 and 4 tenths. So, as I have said, we will count the number of decimal places from the decimal point or mula sa decimal point, magbibilang tayo ng number of decimal places. So, we have here 1, 2. So, dito may 2 decimal places. Then, dito sa baba na factors, from the decimal point or mula sa decimal point, meron tayong 1 decimal place. So, 2 and 1, all in all, we have 3 decimal places sa ating factors. Okay, we have 3 decimal places sa ating factors. Then, we will proceed on multiplying. 4 times 3, it's 12, carry 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1, it's 9. 4 times 5, it's 20. And then next, 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2, it's 2. 1 times 5, it's 5. And then, i-add natin yung ating partial product. 2, 9 plus 3, it's 12, carry 1. 1 plus 0 is 0, plus 2, it's 3. 2 plus 5, it's 7. So, saan tayo maglalagay ng ating decimal point? So, remember that sa ating factors, meron tayong 3 decimal places. So, dahil may 3 decimal places sa ating factors, mayroon din tayong 3 decimal places sa ating product. We will count 1, 2, 3, and then affix our decimal point, and that is our final product. Yan lamang po kasimpleng mag-multiply ng decimal numbers. Tatandaan lang natin na ang number of decimal places sa ating factors ayun din ang number of decimal places sa ating product.